Hey, aloha everyone. Michelle Melendez with Blossom Inner Wellness and StandTogetherHawaii.com here on the Big Island of Hawaii. I'm going to read to you from my book, Great Maui Land Grab, What Caused the Maui Fire and Is Your Home Next? This is from chapter 10, and the chapter 10 is Who Owns America? And I'm going to start with let's see. Banking elite families will never be blamed for any of the world's challenges or disasters. The companies they invest in turn out to be the solution to many of the world's problems. Stakeholders, everybody. There are two multinational investment companies whose shareholders, many banking families, own most of the world's largest companies, mainstream media, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, Facebook, and more. They also have a stake in the pharmaceutical companies and other medical industries. They are Vanguard and BlackRock. And this book also names all the banking families that I'm talking that basically the main ones that own these that are in the BlackRock and Vanguard investment companies. That's why we'll never know exactly naming the people, because the banking families hide under all of their trusts and other companies. We'll never actually know the names. Like we think we do know Carl Schwab and Bill Gates and all these people, but those aren't the people. Those are the puppets, you guys. Those are the people that are chosen to speak in front of the cameras. We're never going to really know the main people who run everything. But let me just finish. Again, this is chapter 10 in the book Great Maui Land Grab, and you can get this at greatmauilandgrabbook.com. The reason this is important, so Vanguard holds about 3 million in assets. BlackRock holds about 4.65 trillion. I'm sorry, that was trillion, 3 trillion in assets, and BlackRock 4.65 trillion globally. The reason this is important is that BlackRock has a large influence on the central banks around the world, including the United States Federal Reserve. BlackRock lends money to the central bank, acts as an advisor to the central bank, and develops the central bank software. They develop the software. And even Wikipedia talked about BlackRock faced criticism for its close ties with the Federal Reserve during the pandemic. Conveniently, the company that is the second largest investor in Pfizer and the fourth largest in Moderna had the ear of those who were telling people to get something. In an article titled BlackRock is the Biggest Company You've Never Heard of by Aaron Vaughn on the Innovation of Tech Today website, it shared that Vanguard and BlackRock are the top two owners of Time Warner's, Comcast, Disney, and News Corp, four of the six media companies that control more than 90% of the US media landscape. This is from Jeanette Cooperman in a Common Reader article. And the article also reveals that BlackRock and Vanguard own 18% of Fox, 16% of CBS, 13% of Comcast, which owns NBC, MSNBC, CNBC, and the Sky Media Group, 12% of CNN, and 12% of Disney, which owns a number of subsidiaries. This is important because these companies, which with their control over most of the mainstream media, have the power to influence the outlook of millions of people over the world in minutes. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So this book reveals a lot of different stuff about the government and who's in charge, who owns it, what we have, what we're going to be expecting next, and you can get it at greatmauilandgrabbook.com. I do want to share some good news in a moment, but if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. My subscription list has literally stopped for a year, and now it just got another 100, but literally stopped for a year. So we all know what's going down with that. Just check your subscription, like and share. That would really be great. I do want to share that this is a game we came to play. Our spirits came into this world that I really feel is run by a very demonic force, but we came to bring the light. And here's the thing, the demonic force doesn't have power to create. We have power to create. Our imaginations create things. And that's why they have to control the media. They have to control the media in order to tell us what to think and imagine so that we can imagine these horrific things coming into place. This is why fear is so bombarded in the media all the time. Be afraid, don't feel that you're good enough, feel lack, like you don't have enough, like how are you going to pay the bills? So your keep thinking about those things keeps manifesting them and creates it larger. This is how they control us, and how we can take back our power. This is why I do the prayers that I do, because when we focus on what we want to see, when we focus on a world of peace, when we focus on the fact that these leaders who do not value human life, when they're peaceably removed from power. I see Governor Green in handcuffs, being taken out of office in a peaceful way. When we think about that, and the more of us that think about that, the frequency rises, and that is what we can create. So I want to give you an example of this. And this is when I was in Alaska. And when I was in Alaska, I really wanted to go see the husky puppies at the Iditarod race that run the Iditarod race, which is like a 1,000-mile race in Alaska. And these puppies are trained to be these dogs that run haul these sleds in this race. And I really wanted to go see them. And the person who was in charge of our expedition didn't sign us up to go see these dogs, and it wasn't on our schedule. But I was like, we're going to go see these dogs, and I don't know how it's going to happen. And I kept saying, you know what, universe, thank you so much. I get to see the husky puppies. I'm super excited about it. And I kept feeling that frequency, being really excited about that. We go to an expedition, an adventure, where we were getting on these what is it, three-wheelers, whatever those are called, or there were four-wheelers, and we were going to go out to see this iceberg. So we get there and we have to wait. And so I start walking. I just go for a walk. We had to wait a little bit. So I went for a walk, and I go to this first house randomly. I just picked a location to walk towards. And I go to this house, and these two massive husky dogs come running out to me, and they're barking, and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm so excited, and I'm petting the dogs, and the owner comes out, and I said, oh my gosh, I really wanted to go see the husky puppy farm. And our leader never, set us up with that. And he goes, my daughter is in charge of bringing groups to the husky Iditarod farm. She'll be back. She just went to the store, and she'll be back in 10 minutes. And I was like, what? And so I give them the number of the leader, and I go over to the leader, and I'm like, hey, we're going to go see the husky puppies. The person who's in charge of taking groups there, I just gave her your phone number. And his eyes pop out of his head. We go to see the husky puppies. I hold a husky puppy in my arms. We see the whole farm. It was phenomenal. My point is, that's the power that we have. That's why I do the prayers that I do. I'm not begging. I'm not asking. I'm confirming that this world is a better place, confirming that we are at peace, confirming that those who do not value human life are being peaceably removed from office. That is why I do the prayers the way that I do them. These people, these elite bankers, and in my opinion, who are well, not in my opinion, actually from the years and years of research that I've done, these are satanic beings that are demonic, and they run the world, but they don't have the power over us, you guys, unless we give it to them. Which we give it to them when we stay in fear, when we stay in worry, when we stay in scarcity. So our power is to call in and to know that we are being guided, and to know that these people are peaceably removed from office, that this world is a harmonious place. And that's why I do the prayers the way that I do them. So I call it forth, and I say, and so it is. And the frequency around us, this is not empty space. This is a field of frequency that feels into what it is that we want, calls it forth, and we get to watch as it unfolds, because we don't have to know the how. That's the other thing. People keep thinking, how am I going to fix this? You are not going to fix it. You're going to be guided to something that you can't even imagine that's going to fix it. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and then do a quick prayer. Do want to do a shout out to the sponsor who supports this channel, and that is Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins, he is John J. Singleton, and he helps people lower or eliminate their taxes. license their biometric data, their face, their image, and he also helps people buy Bitcoin tax-free. So if you want to have information on that, visit aceofcoins.com. And a shout out to the Voice of Kona Radio if you're listening on the islands, 100.5 FM. Support this channel. It's an amazing channel, and they do different fun events like the Mango Festival and all the kinds of stuff. So mahalo so much for having me on the Voice of Kona Radio. Let's do a quick prayer. Infinite intelligence, great spirit. Oh my goodness. This is quite the adventure we came to be in, and quite the story we get to share with people when things are unfolding, and we get to watch. We get to watch as those who do not value human life are peaceably removed. We get to watch as abundance flourishes through all people around the world. We get to watch as these media stations that keep wanting to have us be afraid are revealed for what they truly are, which is absolute lies and really a joke. The comedy show, it's a comedy show. So we just laugh at it. We just look at it and go, wow, that's what people are believing, but not anymore. Because there's more and more people that are waking up to going, what is going on? And they realize that it's not what they think it is. It's not ever what they thought it was. And Great Spirit, we just in so much gratitude for this journey, because each one of us is guided. Our hearts are being pulled to what is ours to do. And we do it. We do it because we are not afraid. We do it because we know that we are always protected. And we do it because we know it's the right thing to do. It's not easy, but it is the right thing to do. And it is why we came. So Great Spirit, we just give so much gratitude for our journey, and for knowing that places like Lahaina, East Palestine on the mainland, my hometowns, Paradise, Oroville, Chico, Tubbs Fire, Canada, all of the fires, all the places that have been destroyed by fire, that truth is being revealed for what it truly is, which is an attack on the American people. And Great Spirit, we do call forth the Republic of America, that is actually the truth, that all people are free and all people have rights that cannot be taken away by corporate government. We call that forth right now. We know that these people who have, that the light is coming, Great Spirit. It is already here. And that those people who have harmed other beings on this planet are being held accountable. We get to watch that, Great Spirit. We get to watch as that unfolds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is. Sending you and your family so much peace and aloha. Trust your inner guidance. I know that you're going through something, because we all are. Every single one of us, including myself, is going through something that is hard. This is our journey, trusting this inner guidance. Even saying, I don't know how this is going to work out, but Great Spirit, infinite intelligence that is moving the sun and beating my heart and running the tides, guiding the honeybees, you're showing me what's next in my life. You're showing me how this is going to work out. I don't have to know the how. I just trust in my heart, and I follow my inner guidance, and I see abundance for myself and for others, and I see peace for myself and others, and I see safety that is, it's already with us. It's already all around us. It's already here. We just trust in that. Please subscribe. Aloha, everyone. And stopping recording.